man. Why don't you leave me alone, man? I'm fucking gonna do an interview here. I'm nervous. I'm nervous enough, man. Let me just... I knew that. I knew that. I knew that. I was just collecting my thoughts. I knew that.
Steve, would you like to tell us how you first met Edie?
Oh, Edie, man, yeah, like how I first met her? Sure. I mean, that's a very interesting anecdote. You know, I met her, like, I think it was on the Avenue X, right? At the time, you gotta realize, at the time I owned a Volkswagen. It was a 1963. It was a bug, you know. It was a really good fucking car, man. I got a lot of service out of that thing. You can't kill them cars. I mean, yeah, they rot out and shit, and after a while they don't run, but they're real good. Like, the seats don't wear out and everything. They're all right. They're not bad on gasoline, you know what I mean? You know, anyway, I had this Volkswagen, right, and I wrapped in the left front fender, right? And I knew this guy down there on Cropsey Avenue, right? He's supposed to have all kinds of auto parts. He said he had a fender for me, right? So I go down to Cropsey Avenue, and what happened was, like, when I got there, the guy had the fender and all, but it was the wrong kind of fender, right? He had like a fender for a Mustang, man, and I got a Volkswagen. You can't put like a Mustang fender on a Volkswagen. It's just not right, man. It just, the whole thing with that is like it's inharmonious among itself, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's like trying to mix certain things. You just can't do it, man. It's like trying to put like white people and black people in the same room together. You can't do that for too long a period of time, man, before trouble happens. I mean, am I right? Am I wrong? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just the way it is. Anyway, like, I went down there, right, to check this thing out, man, and it was wrong, man. I told the guy he was a fucking hoople, man. He jerked me off, wasted my time, man. It took me about 15, 20 minutes running in traffic, okay? So I'm going back, man. I figure I'm going to go up Cropsey Avenue. I'll take, like, Bay 8 or something like that, swing back around, right? And as I'm driving past, man, I stop at a light, and there's a laundromat on the corner, right? Now, look in the window of the laundromat, and what do you think I see, man? Go ahead, guess. You won't be able to guess like what I see in there.
Washing machine.
Yeah. Yeah, I did, man. No, something else, man. You know, that's weird. You understand? That's where I saw Edie, man.
Oh.
She was inside there, like at first, like, I thought, like, she was just, like, sitting there waiting for, you know, her clothes, man, like, watching the machine. They was on a spin cycle and all. But it wasn't that, man. Like, she was just sitting there, man. She was sitting there just watching it, man. Think about that, you know what I mean? She was like, you know, remind me of a little bit like that picture of that dog, like on the RCA thing, man, the little dog where he's looking in the old-time radio, like trying to see where his master's voice is. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it reminded me of, man. And like, I saw him, man, and the light changed, and there was some fucking jerk-off, man. He was fucking behind me in the fucking pickup truck, man. He's laying on me with the horn, you know? So I cranked down the window, right? And I give him the fucking bird, man. But this guy's too much of a fucking pussy, right? He got out like, yeah, he hit me a couple times, right? But, like, if I would have got out of the car, I would have fucked him up, man. But then he drove off. You know, and, like, all this is happening, man. And, like, she didn't even... Everybody came out of the laundromat, but she just sat there, man, like, watching this thing go around. And I like, pull over to the side, man. I got out and I was looking at her, man. And I gotta tell you, that was something. I mean, she was, to me, she like was very beautiful, man. She looked like she was like a combination of somebody who was really nice and somebody who was good looking. If you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. And I watched her and the lights, man, there was a big yellow sign behind her that said 10 minutes for a dime. And the way the lights played off her hair and everything. Well, I went in there, you know what I mean? And I introduced myself to her. You know, I said who my name was and asked her who her name was. You know what I mean? And she told me, man. I'll never forget the first words she said to me. She said, like, I should get fucking lost, man. She was going to call a cop, right? But I said, wait a minute, man. I says, I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm just trying to get to know who you are as a personage. You know, and to treat myself as something more than just a mere object of myself. And we got to talking. You know, later on, I took her out for a cup of coffee. You know, she had a coffee and a fruit salad, right? I had a cup of coffee and a piece of pie with melted yellow cheese. I think that was a good selection. There was something else about her, too. That, you know, like when you meet somebody for the first time, like, you might walk down the street, see some guy, man, he might be a gimp, you know what I mean? And you could say, this fucking gimp reminds me of somebody. And then you think about it, right? And you say, wow, that guy reminds me of my Uncle Jack, man. My Uncle Jack. Holy shit. Fucking Jack, man. He's been dead since 1962, right? But this guy, here he is, walking down the street looking like that guy. Now, with Edie, man, it was like the same type of thing. I looked at it and something clicked inside of my head, man. And I said, wow, she reminds me of somebody. And it was like a very strong sense of deja vu's, man. And I knew who she reminded me of. She reminded me of Penny, man. My fucking Penny.
Penny?
Penny.
Which Penny?
You know, Penny, man. Penny from Lost in Space, man.
Oh.
She reminded me of Penny. Penny, like, later on went on to do that commercial about the deodorant where she said, but it doesn't sting me. You know, she was really something, man. She reminded me of that. And, like, throughout our, like, married career with each other, she might have, you know, at points been like Penny to me, but I gotta tell you, man, between you and me, at other points, man, she was like Dr. Smith. Like Dr. fucking A. Smith. Ain't that hot shit?